Hello there, everyone. Welcome to our first restreamed Heroes of the Kingdom 90% tournament race. This was a Group A matchup between Sirius and Phelps. And we've got Burritos and Mr. Man Guy on commentary. Take it from Radio 2.
Hello, this is me, Burritos. You can also call me Xander.
Hi, I'm Mr. Man Guy, and we'll be commentating for you guys today.
Yup. So, little background. Like you said, this is the first 1v1 that we're doing a restream of. So, Sirius he had actually got the highest placement out of everyone, which means he got seeded really, really well. And he's actually going against one of the worst players. So, it'll be an interesting matchup. It's more of a David versus Goliath situation we got going on here. But you never know with these races. Things can go wrong. Things can fall apart quickly, especially with so many hard tricks that Sirius is going to be doing.
I know for a fact that Sirius has been training Phelps for a good amount of time now. I don't know how much Phelps has actually taken from that, but from what I've seen, he's looking pretty good from his PB.
Yeah, Sirius has gotten really consistent, and that's something Phelps has not nearly hit just as well, but we'll see what happens. They're loading up right now.
I think one of the biggest things about being inconsistent, though, is, you can be bad, but you can have some really, really good moments, too.
Yeah. I believe they're both going for the same routes here, too.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, we all know each other personally, so we kind of all do similar routes and learn off of each other a little bit.
All right, we're going to have a small countdown to get ourselves everything synced up.
And they are going to be starting an intro here. One of the things with some of these 1v1s is some people won't be starting intro. They'll be starting at the Room of Awakening because not everyone likes to do intro. There's a very, very difficult start to the game where you have to clip out of bounds and do some very, very precise things. But we'll see that this time.
And also, not everybody can do that. It is a 1.0 specific trick. So if you're on any version besides the base version of the game, you're not going to be able to do the clip at the beginning of the game.
Luckily, these two are both running 1.0, so.
I know Sirius is very consistent with this first clip, and we're going to talk about it as soon as they get up to it. Big long load times here, skipping cutscenes. All right, so what's going to happen here? What?
Might have a slightly better load time here, but not sure. Oh, gets the clip instantly. That's really good. That's really lucky.
And Phelps messes it up.
But
what they're doing
but he hits the cutscene. Oh. This is the unfortunate thing about doing intro is that if you do that jump wrong, you'll hit the cutscene trigger and it pulls you back in bounds. So if Phelps clips here, he could have a little bit of a lead. As long as he doesn't make the same mistake. It looks like Sirius is going for it again, which is kind of risky because Phelps gets it.
Phelps did clip here, but is he going to hit the cutscene? This is one of the hardest parts of the trick. Oh,
this might be the only moment we see Phelps at. Oh, Phelps hits it as well.
Cutscene.
And there goes the lead.
All right, both runners are fumbling just a little bit here. But if done optimally, this trick can save up to a minute, which obviously
Phelps is playing it safe here. So you can see Sirius is doing the hard strat of going out of bounds. And Phelps is just playing it safe, doing the casual run-through. Whereas Sirius is going to be avoiding all these cutscene triggers, not having to talk to Zelda or anything like that.
Which, at this point, the trick gets pretty trivial. Sirius is pretty much going to have a big lead here against Room of Awakening.
He's pretty guaranteed to get this. All he's got to do is some jump slashes here, which he never messes up.
Well, don't jinx him now.
I've never seen him mess this up. I messed this trick up a lot, though.
And there we go. Sirius immediately going into the first cutscene of the game.
Yeah, he's probably going to save about a minute here already.
Yeah. And then from here on, we've just got a, 3.5 minute, 4 minute long cutscene?
Yep. Yeah. The longest cutscene in the entire game. Unskippable. Can't do anything about it. So we just gotta watch it and talk about it, I guess.
I've seen many times Sirius get up and go get water, or go to the bathroom while this cutscene plays.
Everyone's got their own way to deal with it. I usually just open up YouTube and scroll through shorts a little bit, Get some dopamine in my brain.
Just get warmed up for the run.
Yeah.
But we're not gonna be able to see that here. What else can we talk about while this is going on?
Well, we could talk about the kind of their past as far as speedrunners. Phelps is definitely like we've already talked about a little bit. Is Phelps is not as prominent of a runner. He hasn't run it as much, hasn't practiced as much. Sirius, I know firsthand he's going for world record. So he intentionally goes for things that are very, very difficult to do because he really wants to get world record one day. And Phelps kind of does it more of a fun thing. He wants to participate because he just likes it. It's a fun sport.
Yeah, this tournament is actually the only thing that really brought Phelps back to Tears of the Kingdom. He was a prominent Master Sword runner when that category was alive, but once that started dying down, he pretty much dropped the game.
Yeah, he was a good Master Sword runner. I think he had like top 2 or top 3, maybe even first. I don't remember.
I think he had world record at one point, and then it got taken from him.
Yeah. Master Sword's an interesting one. I always wanted to do it, and I did all dungeons, but dude, all dungeons is long. It's so long.
All dungeons is a long category.
Yeah.
But it does look really interesting.
And you gotta remember a lot of things for it too. It's very oddly routed. Lowest percent made a great video about that. Why am I capping? What did I cap about?
You think he's talking about how you were Yeah. These guys have nothing to do, so now they're just chatting, talking to us.
Damn, they're not even focusing on the game. Wow.
You guys gotta lock in, honestly.
Yeah, you guys be focusing. This is an important cutscene. You're missing some good lore right here.
Right? Ah, man, dude, I'm appalled at how badly this game butchered the lore, but we're not here to talk about that right now.
Yeah. Dude, if I had a cent for every time I watch this cutscene, I think I calculated this for Sirius, and he'd watch the cutscene for I think it was 4 days straight worth of time watching this cutscene. Something like that.
Speedrunners lose
absolutely absurd.
Too much of their time to this cutscene.
Sirius definitely has thousands of attempts on this.
Alright, we are getting up to the end here, at least for Sirius. And yeah.
What's gonna be coming up next is the Room of Awakening, and immediately after that, we grab the Master Sword and do Cog Skip Skip, which is very difficult. But it's kind of been worked out to a point where I think Sirius and Phelps both know the trick that they're probably gonna hit it first or second try. It's one of those tricks that seemed impossible at first, and then with enough practice, you can get very consistent at it.
It is a very trivial trick, and as we can see, Sirius is going into the Room of Awakening, grabbing the Master Sword. And we are finally getting into the meat of the run. Real goodness of it. Cog skip, cog skip, cog skip, cog skip.
I think I'll hit it first try. Sirius also doesn't even do a setup. Usually most people try to crouch down and get a precise setup on this cog, but it's for him, he just likes to stand there. Like he roughly aims in the area. Ooh, that doesn't look good. Yep, that's not gonna work.
So basically how this trick works is pretty much in every game, a character will probably move backwards faster than they move forward. So in the air, when Link is slash jumping backwards or Moss door jumping, he'll move a lot faster than when he's going forwards, and that allows for him to get up on that ledge.
Yeah, it's actually used so much in this run. It's in a lot of games too. Just moving backwards, they don't limit your speed as much. And that extra jump slash gives you a little bit of extra height. It's almost like a double jump. I've never seen that. Good. That was not good climbing by Sirius. Yeah. I don't know what he was trying to do there, but maybe a new climb strat I've never seen.
All right, as you can see, why did he break that? What is he doing?
Oh, he's getting twigs for arrow flight.
Oh, okay.
He's trying to get two twigs here. So he's going to be breaking some trees. Right now he grabs the wings and he's going to dupe some wings. The duping in this game's absolutely broken, especially with Zonai devices. Literally just clicks B and Y and he already has 12 wings right now.
All right, now we're going to see Phelps going up to attempt CSS.
Ooh, bad RNG. So these have a 50% chance of getting sticks. Ooh, Phelps gets it first try.
That is going to be some time save for Phelps. Oh, that's not.
So Sirius grabs one stick and he's off.
All right, these wings that he just grabbed from that chest are going to be used to dupe and are going to be used a lot throughout this run.
Yeah. Yeah, wings really changed this whole run. Without wings, GSI and Endgame would be very different. Mostly GSI, though.
Right.
GSI being the Great Sky Island, the intro island of the game. Which is what he's looking at right now.
All right, Phelps going up, grabbing these tree branches
Gets
now.
some better RNG. So it looks like he's going to be doing ZOS as well, which we'll see later in the run. It's a arrow smuggle glitch, which lets you fly. Very cool stuff.
And I'm pretty sure both of these runners have agreed to not use Amiibo for this run. Is that right, Xander?
I think so.
All right.
But we'll see.
I know Sirius isn't intending on using Amiibo.
So Sirius is going to do wing flip here, which we'll probably never see from anyone else. This is insanely difficult.
This is...
Oh, and he misses it.
Oh, and he messed it up. This is a strat that pretty much he pioneered.
Well, this actually could give Phelps a chance to catch up, because Phelps is going to do early ascend by doing those Mazdur jumps that Mr. Manga was talking about earlier in order to get to the robot construct a little bit faster. You see Sirius running to him right now. But if Phelps does it correctly, he could catch up a little bit here.
There's some... it saves about like 40 seconds, right? Like something like that?
Yeah, it could save like 30 seconds.
Yeah, so I mean, he has some serious time saved to catch up to Sirius. Yeah. To catch up to the Sirius. It's funny.
Let's see if it lasts. Missed the second Mazdur jump match. Yeah, that was rough. It's surprising I saw you miss that, because honestly, you're consistent at that. I never see you miss that.
Might just be the nerves getting to him.
All right, let's see if he gets this arrow flight.
All right.
Or not arrow flight, this
And we see...
early ascend. So he's doing the Mazdur jumps, and he's going to slowly turn around.
Oh, there we go. And as we can see
He's gotta
here,
do
as he...
Ooh, I don't know, this looks a little tight. Okay,
He's really low here. Yeah, as he turns around, he starts to gain speed as he goes faster going backwards.
He's got to place a wing and land on the wall.
Where's it going?
But not... He's got to climb. Oh, this is far out.
Oh, he just missed the wall.
That's really bad.
All right.
So he's going to lose a lot of time because of that.
Yeah, basically all the time he could have saved there just leaves.
Yeah, just dwindled away. If he's smart, he does a wing here, but he's probably not going to. Nope.
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured out that if you do a wing there, it's actually a lot faster than trying to like Mazdur back, but...
Really?
Yeah. Because look how slow he's moving back to the construct.
Yeah.
And he's still got to turn around for the Mazdurs.
And Sirius is on his way to Temple of Time, so he's going to do a little bit of a wrong warp here and try to go back and get to ascend pretty much the normal way.
Yeah.
Sort of.
So essentially, he's going to place a wing here so that when he finishes the cutscene, he's going to spawn back on the wing. And he's actually never touched the ground since he got to the Temple of Time. So he's going to jump into the void. And when he voids out, it loads him to the last point where he was on ground, which was at that construct. And it's better to go there because it's a much higher spot in the game, so he can wing to ascend faster. He has height to wing to ascend, I should say.
Phelps is going to have to go for the same strategy considering he missed early ascend.
Yep.
And Sirius is going to be...
Yeah, this new method of spawning wings is super consistent. Doing a backflip, then initiating a dive, spawning a wing, and doing a Mazdur jump.
Yeah, back when I ran the game, it was so inconsistent to do
you
that.
had to run, spawn a wing, and then like barely catch up to it in time. Oh, God, and it was annoying because you could get caught in an animation that pushes you off the wing, or the wing can just clip you off.
All right, so he goes and grabs a bunch of bomb flowers here for duping later.
Yeah, bombs have been a kind of a newer thing. We've had bombs for a while, but there's been a lot of new developments that have made bombs really, really good lately.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully we'll get to see Sirius use some of those bomb strats.
And this way of running is a way of running that's been around since the beginning of speedrunning this game. Do you remember what it's called?
I don't. I think it's just I just call it crouch running, but it's definitely not
Yeah.
called that
No.
officially.
It's like crouch rhythm running or something. I don't know. There's
Yeah,
like a
he's basically
rhythm
doing a
to
very
it.
precise rhythm where he's crouching on a certain beats per minute, a certain BPM,
Crouch throw
and
sprinting. Thank
yeah,
you.
crouch throw sprinting. And it saves a bit of time if you do it correctly. I don't do it because if you mess it up, it does lose quite a bit of time, and you lose stamina when you do it wrong.
All right,
But
Sirius
he's
making his way up
done
the
it for a
tree
while,
very
so he's
well.
quite good at it.
And we're about to see
Phelps is on
Sirius
speed
enter
diving a little bit
ascend.
here. There he goes.
Is he gonna make it? Yeah, that's a good angle. All right,
I was
Sirius is
so close to
entering
freezing to death
into.
there. Oh, I didn't even notice. Imagine
He's
if you
gonna be.
freeze to death here. You can actually freeze to death in the little moment between running into ascend.
Yeah, that would
I've had that
suck.
happen to me. Alright, so we're gonna see the same thing from Phelps, presumably, but as Sirius enters this, ascend is very straightforward. Really, the only thing that can go wrong here is he could get hit by an arrow from one of the constructs, which is honestly just a game of luck. It's so unlikely to happen, but if it does happen, then it kills you because you don't have any health.
Honestly, those constructs sometimes just have the best aim, and there's
Yeah.
no explanation to why. All
Yeah, I
right,
always feel like it gives
Phelps.
me a little haircut sometimes.
Just shaved by. All right, Phelps is going to be going the same route as Sirius.
Is this
He
glitchless?
makes
No, it is not glitchless.
no.
All glitches are allowed in this. 1.0, full glitches, no amiibo. That's the only thing I think.
Yes. And yeah, here we go. We're gonna start going through Ascend here. This is, I mean, in my opinion, one of the most useful abilities in the game.
Yeah, I love Ascend. I think
Yeah.
Ascend's overhyped. It's
You
one
think
of
it's
my
overhyped?
favorites. I think it's underhyped. Like, I think if
Oh,
you know how
okay.
to use it well, especially combined with Ultra Hand, it's really good to use. He's also going to grab a bow here for the arrow smuggle I was mentioning earlier. And if he does it just in time, he can still catch the early cycle. And what I mean with that is there's this platform. You can kind of see it rotating in the background. And if he gets up to it right in time, he can ascend straight to the finish. Which it looks like he's easily going to make it. He was
Yeah.
fast enough here.
It's not the tightest of timings, but it can be
Yeah,
messed
it's
up
not
pretty
too bad.
easily.
It's not too bad.
All right, then we've got a 30-second cutscene of him getting the Orb of Light.
Yeah, the first one you can never skip,
Yeah.
which is unfortunate.
And Phelps is now on his way into Ascend.
Amiibo is allowed, by the way. I'm just not using it. Okay, noted.
Yeah.
So I imagine Phelps is going to use it to get Fleet Lotus Seeds then?
I think that's like one of his only chances.
Yeah. Even though it looks like they're in the same shrine and they're like, oh, they might be kind of close, like, Sirius is still very ahead.
Yeah, it's like a
'Cause
minute and a
Phelps
half
has to
ahead.
talk to Raru, he has to do all of Ascend, and then pretty much go through this cutscene that Sirius is going through as well.
It's 70 seconds. That is crazy. That just seems like a good time, doesn't it, Xander?
70 seconds? This cutscene's 70?
Yeah, apparently.
Man, you just never think about those things.
Right.
At least I don't.
Me neither. Yeah, we always talk about how much time speedrunners spend in the intro cutscene. Like, what about every other cutscene in this game?
Yeah.
Because there are a lot at the beginning.
I would bet you that the intro probably takes up more than everything else.
For
unless we're
sure.
including loads. Loads take up so long, especially at the end of the game. Alright, more and more cutscenes. Not exactly a cutscene, but he's got to talk to Raru. You can see Phelps doing the same thing. He's also probably going to grab the bow here.
And it looks like Sirius.
He could go for early battery here. Actually, no, he's not going to. He doesn't know the setup.
Yeah.
So he's going to play it safe and just go to the normal battery spot. Which is actually not required. We never use the battery in this run, but you need to get it. Otherwise, it takes like a very long time later on.
Mm.
It always forces you to grab the battery eventually.
Oh, does he have to? All right.
Pretty smooth wing over.
And then he'll run into this cave and ascend up to Fuse, correct?
Not ascend. He's gonna grab the ruby.
Oh, right. Yes, the
Yeah,
ruby is
so-
so important in this run.
Yeah, the ruby is gonna be very crucial later on. So there's these rocks here, and if you break the rocks, there's a ruby behind them, which is 100% guaranteed. Actually, usually these things aren't always guaranteed, but for whatever reason, the game devs decided, you know what, there's a ruby in there. So there's always been a ruby, which is honestly so nice. Well, I've actually never seen someone get hit by a bubble there.
I didn't even know that guy had an attack, honestly.
I don't think I've ever seen anybody get hit by a bubble, like, ever. And I've done all bubble gems. Like, the aim, I don't think it even aims at you. I think it just does that in the cave.
Guaranteed
Kinda
ruby,
funny.
the dream.
Okay, so here he's gonna kill the constructs, grab the bow, or sorry, grab the shield. And the ruby also lights this. Oh, I was gonna say it lights the food cooking pot, but he's not even gonna use it because he doesn't have the amiibo for Fleet Lotus seeds.
Yeah, he doesn't even have anything to cook with. Which he didn't
Yeah.
get. I wonder when he's going to get the frogs, because I know some runners get it at a different point, but he didn't go for it.
I think now it's like really magnifying this difference, which is only gonna get bigger as time goes on. Is look at where Phelps is. He's basically leaving Ascend as
Oh,
Sirius is
wow.
gonna be entering Fuse.
Yeah, Phelps. I mean, that cutscene, that 70-second cutscene, gives Sirius such a big time.
Yeah.
Just
I know
to,
for a
just to get
fact
over.
from Fuse to Ultra Hand, it can get a little tricky with what Sirius is doing. He's gonna be doing quite a few hard glitches here that are
All right, so
pretty new. All right, you see Phelps. He's doing the amiibos. He's hoping to
second
get a
try
Fleet
for
Lotus
Lotus
seed.
Seeds?
Oh,
He
he
did
didn't
not
get it.
get a Fleet
Oh,
Lotus-
no,
oh.
he only has 2 amiibos. That's so unlucky.
Oh my god, that's right.
I remember talking to him. He only has 2 amiibos. I've always told him he should get more. The thing
Man,
is,
he
he
didn't.
uses the actual amiibo, like the proper ones that Nintendo sells, instead of
Mhm.
NFC tags, which are way
Gotta
more
abide by Lord
expensive.
Nintendo.
But also, just it's unfortunately he only has 2 opportunities to get the Fleet Lotus seed.
That is really unfortunate, which means
That could have been a good time
Yeah.
save for him.
so now neither runner has speed up
So
food at the
Sirius goes
moment.
to this very precise spot in the corner here to dupe bombs. It's actually very weird. For whatever reason, if you dupe bombs here, they just never explode. It's a very safe spot to dupe bombs. Usually, if you dupe bombs over normal ground, then they'll just all explode and kill you.
And now Sirius can
So-
basically just skip the entire shrine by
Yeah.
using this method, using these bombs.
He's gonna shoot a bomb arrow at this chest with some target practice to. That was a good shot. And he's gonna also waste his arrows, which I'll explain in a second. First, he gets his key, which opens a door.
Never explode.
I've always thought that key is just such a time loss. Like, not a massive one, but it's just annoying that you can't skip this door.
Oh,
I wish they
surely.
like put a little overpassing above it or something like that. But I mean, I guess he would go there anyway for the arrow. All right, right now he's doing arrow smuggle stuff. He's basically dropping all his items, pausing, unpausing, then redropping his items. It's breaking the game. It's overloading the memory, and it's gonna cause some really weird things you'll see in a second. Meanwhile, Phelps is doing the same ruby stuff, getting the shield. Alright, so this is Aeroflight. Oh, that was weird.
I've never seen that before.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there.
Oh, whoa.
Oh, no, he closed.
Wait.
Something went wrong. Something went terribly wrong there. I have no idea what just happened.
He forgot to
He's gonna
drop
come-
stuff. He forgot to drop his
commented
Zuggle
whoops
shields.
in the chat. Wait, serious? What is going on, bro?
He forgot to drop his Zuggled shields, and it made that happen. That is really interesting.
He didn't drop the shields.
Oh, Timber, what's up?
Hello, Timber. How are you? Yeah, that's unfortunate. And he's getting a pretty
Alright.
long load getting back in here. That's
Yeah, I was gonna allow
crazy.
Phelps a little bit of time to catch back up here.
Yeah, and he's also gonna have. I think his autosave is gonna be at the beginning of the shrine, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure.
Yeah, so I mean, he's probably gonna have to dupe all those bombs again and
So
everything.
Phelps, this is his chance to kind of work off this a little bit. Okay, he is not at the beginning,
It'll
but
still
I think he's
spawn
gonna
at the
have to
beginning, though.
rezuggle. It auto saves halfway point. Okay,
So
he's happy about
Phelps
that.
is pretty close right now.
Yeah, I'm honestly very surprised by this. I thought Sirius would be dominating, and I mean, you could argue that he is, but still, Phelps is kind of putting up a good fight for placing second last, while Sirius placed first. You know,
Yeah.
like I would not even expect them to be in the same shrine.
Yeah, I mean, that's just how some of these tricks go sometimes. You forget one thing and it just costs you so much time.
Yeah, like I said, these are some difficult things. This is also frame perfect pausing and unpausing, I believe.
Is it really?
Yeah, I remember Sirius telling me he struggles with it sometimes.
That's crazy. Alright, he's picking up his shields.
Something I also noticed about watching Phelps is that his movement just isn't as clean as Sirius's.
Oh,
That's just
and just as you
Sirius,
say that,
right as I
Sirius
say that,
misses his
yeah.
jump.
That's unfortunate. Sirius is it's kind of falling apart. I think this happens to me a lot too. When like something goes wrong, just everything goes wrong. Like look, Sirius already made another mistake where he didn't get rid of his arrows, I believe.
And yeah, there he goes.
Yeah, he had one arrow. What happens is you have to have no arrow, otherwise it goes into bullet time. And when you have no arrows, it doesn't go into bullet time, so you can just keep redoing that same combination. It's a pattern essentially. You're basically pulling out your bow, then doing like a Y to cancel it, and then pulling out your bow again.
All right, so he did mess up a lot, which gives Phelps a lot of time to gain up on him. But Sirius still is in the lead. I know Fuse kills
Sirius,
a lot of runs.
the thing is, Sirius is gonna get a crazy lead here because I know he's going for the arrow flight straight to Ultra Hand, which is pretty tough. It's possible that he messes this up, but I'm pretty confident in Sirius on this one.
And Sirius
This is where you can really see the
precise
arrow
setup
flight
here.
come into play. I mean, look at this. His speed is crazy, and he's also gaining height while he's doing this. Which you actually need to gain height for this to do it well.
It is always crazy to me how fast this gets you across.
Yeah, it's wild. Like, I still do over GSI, man. I'm slow. I'm like an old guy compared to him.
Just living in the past.
Yeah.
All right, and perfectly
that's
lands
a perfect
right in front
landing
of Ultra
too.
Hand.
That's a beautiful
Wow.
landing. I mean, that's just impressive.
Yeah, that was really nice. That's top 6 for you.
But yeah, that's
frame perfect too.
Yeah,
wow.
it is pretty tough. I played around with it. Sirius was actually teaching me this last night how to do it, and I was just not doing it, man. I was struggling hard. It made me have a lot more respect for this arrow flight stuff. I was doing it in bullet time, and I was struggling. That's like the beginner mode of it.
Trick.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna go all the way though.
Getting rid of his stamina.
I believe Phelps is only gonna go for about half of it just to get over the water. There's some water that he's got to get over, but he might be going for all of it just to send it. I don't know.
We'll see.
It looks decent.
It's looking
but I don't know if he's
now.
getting height. I don't think he's getting enough height.
Yeah.
Okay, he's only getting half. Right? Which isn't too bad, actually. It's probably not a baddie to play this safe. He's just going to do a wing off of here. Oh, yeah, and you can see Sirius is just going crazy in Ultra Hands again. Yeah. Arrow Flight's really good for all these shrines. Yeah.
And pretty much all the time Sirius lost in Fuse, he is getting back with all these other arrow smuggles over Phelps.
Yep. And Phelps is just kind of abandoning ship, doing some other stuff. But this is kind of my domain, over GSI. This is what I was referring to with over GSI. He's flying above GSI, which I guess technically Sirius is too, but this is the name of the trick. He does a bomb shield off of the wing to get up there. It's close to home.
It's close to home.
Yeah, it gives me a comfortable feeling. You know, I understand it.
That warm, fuzzy feeling inside when you.
Yeah, exactly. It's homey. I'm like, oh, I do that all the time. I could see like what he did precisely wrong and what he did right there. Yep, and he's doing more aeroflight. You guys are gonna see a lot of this aeroflight stuff.
And Sirius is going into Temple of Time as Phelps is just going into Ultra Hand.
Seriously saying, I can't believe I soft locked. Yeah, I've never seen you soft lock.
Yeah, I didn't even know that could happen, honestly. Every time I've seen him do it, it just goes perfectly fine.
I think for Sirius, this is probably a very bad run in his mind, and for Phelps, this is probably a better than average run so far.
Yeah.
Which is kind of what needs to happen for it to look close.
I know both of these runners have been practicing a lot, but I do want to say Phelps was playing Fortnite for like 5 hours at least today before
Really?
this race. Yeah.
Yeah, no, Sirius was practicing. He was
Sirius has been
preparing.
grinding.
He's taking it seriously. I think if there's one person I'm gonna like vote on to win this whole 1v1 challenge, this whole tournament, is gonna be Sirius.
It's a 1v1 challenge. Yeah, no, I can bank on Sirius here. There are a few other runners that I could say.
Ooh, Phelps did not do that right.
He's living though.
He
He's
just
alive.
lost his momentum there, which is kind of interesting.
Yeah, but he's alive. It's fine.
Yeah, no, it's not a big deal. The health that he lost there is gonna get regained once he finishes it.
The way Sirius gets up there, it just looks so cool. Like, it looks so flashy.
Yeah, it's good.
Looks like shit of like a Michael Bay movie.
I was gonna ask him to squat up. Phelps. Yeah, no, Phelps is open.
He's grinding. He's on his way to Unreal right now.
He's grinding Zelda and Fortnite. That's the beautiful thing about him.
2 hours after our race.
He's like, Sirius is kind of a one-trick pony when it comes to this stuff.
Mm.
I think Phelps is actually in a game right now of Fortnite. This explains a lot.
That's probably what he was doing during the intro cutscene.
Yeah,
Probably died
no,
out of the spawn.
he's like got one hand on each controller. These setups always amaze me too. Like, these setups look so cool to me.
Right.
If you don't also realize, he does use up all his stamina because he wants to be able to do the aeroflight without going into bullet time. So he does have arrows, but since he has no stamina, he can't go into bullet time, which makes it a lot faster. You could do aeroflight in bullet time too, but like obviously it would be way slower since bullet time is just slow motion basically.
One trick pony, kick W. Alright, Sirius is going to make his way over to recall here, while Phelps is still getting into the Temple of Time. And here is where we're going to see the only case of Ultra Hand being goose in this run.
Yep. I wonder if he's gonna go for the aeroflight in here. I know it's possible. Oh, yep, he does.
Yeah, he does. He practiced that. I've seen him practice it so many times.
Yeah, no, he makes it look easy too.
No recall used in the shrine, even though it is the recall shrine, which is pretty ironic.
Clean. He doesn't mess it up.
It is.
Oh my god, dude!
Wow,
that was so satisfying.
I've never seen that before.
That was so satisfying, bro. Yeah, Sirius is kind of locked in now. Like, I think he was playing some games earlier, but you know, probably was playing some Tetris on his phone. I don't know. He's locked in though.
Playing some Candy Crush.
Yeah. He's not stressing anymore.
Yeah, no, he's chilling.
I think that soft lock gave him a little worry, but he's good.
Yeah, shook him up a little bit, but now he's just perfectly fine.
The only thing that could like give Phelps a chance is if he fails Army. Or besides that, at the end of the game, if he soft locks in Demon Dragon, that would be huge for Phelps.
We're essentially going to see the home stretch of the run, which is where Sirius leaves GSI and goes on his way to Descent and Army.
Yep. Meanwhile, Phelps is still talking to Raru.
1v1 all the TOTK peeps.
Yeah, you should. Oh, wait, you're 1v1ing him later today, aren't you, Gorgonim? You're 1v1ing Sirius as well, right?
Yep. Ooh. That'll be a good one.
He's good at aeroflight, man. I don't know if anyone's better.
I don't know, dude. Sirius pretty much exclusively practices Aerofly. He grinds his game 24/7.
Yup. Oh, I don't know what Phelps is doing.
Yeah.
Why did he switch shields there?
I'm not sure. Sirius is doing his bomb flowers. Broke one of his shields while he was doing it. And he's gonna get his 4th heart and the last heart that we get in this run.
Phelps has some very interesting movement. He popped a recall in the middle of his walkover to the recall stream. His freezing time. He's testing the waters a little bit, just seeing if he can use that
Phelps,
ability.
If you're listening, go for Arrow Smuggle.
Yeah, go for it, bro. We believe. Okay, he's not going for it.
Oh,
He also
man.
jumped at the beginning, which already messed it up a little bit. Oh, and he lost stamina. No, he didn't. He barely didn't. Oh gosh, this is already a bad recall.
Oh, we gotta stop bragging on Phelps.
Phelps, you got this, bro. Phelps, come on, bring it back. Bring it home.
It is.
It's not over till it's over.
Is this like elimination already? If so, like this is just a tough bracket for Phelps, honestly.
Phelps still has more
No,
races.
it's not.
How this is gonna work is he's gonna race every single person in his group, and since their
Right.
group is 5 players, if he loses 3 of them, then he's guaranteed out of that bracket. Like he's not gonna move on.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good for Phelps because this is
It's
tough
not
first
over.
race.
I mean, it's important to recognize like Phelps is going up against the best player right now, so
Yeah.
it's pretty much set up like this so that Sirius can move on to the higher rounds.
Mm-hmm.
They basically want the people that qualified really, really well to make it to the end of the tournament so that they end up with people like gymnasts and stuff like that at the end of the tournament. They're really, really good players.
For someone
And-
who didn't understand seeding like 2 days ago, you've really got a good gist of it now.
Yeah. It confused me until Sirius explained it to me.
Yeah.
I also just felt bad. I'm like, damn. So like, if you just have bad seating, you're pretty much just matched up against the best players. It's
Yeah.
not necessarily like, oh, you get matched up against players that are your skill level. Like, not at all. You're matched up. If you're good, you're matched up against bad players. If you're bad, you're matched up against good players.
Yeah. That is how it goes normally.
But that also means that as the tournament goes on, it's going to get closer and closer. And
Yeah,
like,
it does
what their
make
skill levels
for-
are.
A lot of really, really tense games at the end.
Yeah.
Which
So at the
is
very end, all the really, really good players that qualified super well are going to
Mhm.
likely be in the end. You know,
And we
Sirius
see Sirius.
duped the wings or duped the rubies on the wing there, which is pretty cool. Not too hard, and now he's doing more aeroflight. I don't know what he's doing with the shield hops here. Oh, you know what it is? I believe someone showed this to me, where if you do a shield hop, it actually gives you more forward momentum. And since he's doing it
Really?
backwards, yeah. So he's getting a lot of distance. You can actually look at his chords on the bottom right of his screen to see he's moving pretty quickly there.
That is really interesting.
Yeah.
All right,
And he's gonna do a
Phelps-
castle clip. Not everyone knows about this one. He showed it to me as well. I was impressed. This is a really good clip spot. Wow. That's dude,
Mhm.
I hate doing that. Sirius always goes for it. That climb clip is dangerous. At least it's
So did
how
you
I see
just,
climb clips. Yeah,
like-
if you land on a flat edge like that, you can cancel your fall damage.
Gotcha.
But you know, if he was an inch lower than there, okay, he
What a
clipped out of
crazy
bounds super
clip.
easily. Aeroflight makes it very easy to clip, and one of the beautiful things about that clip spot is you can just dive straight to army. So he's out of bounds. He's essentially skipping all of the late game levels right here. You can actually see he's just passing by them. Doesn't have to do any of it, which saves so much time.
Look at all the work Nintendo put into this game just to be skipped by those
Just to be
dang
skipped. How dare
speedrunners.
these speedrunners? How could they do this? They spend so much work, man.
Time to
Okay,
patch out
just,
all of these glitches.
brag for Sirius right here. This is his clip spot. It's so good. If you're a speedrunner and you haven't tested this, please test it. It works 100% of the time. Everyone's still doing the old strat. Like you could see it worked first try right
Mhm.
there. It's super good. If you're not sure what I'm talking about, basically clipping back in bounds is difficult, and you have to ragdoll to get back in bounds. and that spot has a 100% chance of working, whereas other spots don't. He's just gonna bombard army with rubies. You can see it does a lot of damage, pretty much one-shotting most of them.
This is a very dangerous way of doing army too, because one slip up can just completely end your run here.
Yeah, especially with the ZrFelps that can get in your face and just end it.
Mm-hmm.
So you gotta be
I saw
careful.
Yesterday he was practicing this. I don't know if you were in the call for this, Xander, but he was practicing, and one of the enemies that died from the ruby, I guess, still had a hitbox up, and he hit the hand of one of the enemies who died. I think it was Lizalfa.
Oh yeah, no, that's happened to me too.
It was
I didn't see that happen in Sirius,
crazy.
but that happens to me a lot too. It looks like he's doing well though with the ZrFelps.
Mm-hmm.
So he's gonna grab a few things. He's gonna grab 2 halberds here, which makes the another glitch he's gonna do later on a lot faster, called zuggling.
Does that ragdoll clip work from well clip? Do you know that, Xander? No. Well, never mind.
Ragdoll from does that ragdoll work from well clip? It does, Gorgonim, but it's slower. I would just learn castle clip. It's more consistent too. Because the thing about castle clip is that if you do it there and you clip out of bounds, you always clip. Like, you know how sometimes you get a clip, but then you get under shield and it doesn't work? Like, at that spot, it always works pretty much. I'd say 98% of the time. But yeah, you can get that spot from well as well.
Yeah.
Okay, Moblins is free. He's not going to die here for sure.
These guys are so slow. They just slowly walk up to him and just end up dying.
Yeah, the Moblins are slow. Oh, that's interesting. He threw the ruby at the guy in the front because normally that would have killed him, but since that's the end of the army, it puts him into the cutscene and basically saves his life. Saves a bit of time, I guess. I just throw it to the right.
Alright, now we're going to see Sirius 2 here is an infinite height jump clip. Where
the same concept as what he did earlier. Actually, it's the same as what Phelps is doing right now. Phelps is doing the exact same thing. But Phelps messed it up. Like I said, you can't mess it up, but he actually did. He found that 2% and rolled with it.
Phelps is now clipped. There he goes.
So he's got to clip back in bounds now. He clipped out of bounds, and now he's going to clip back in bounds. And the reason he's doing all these clips is because right now he's supposed to be fighting Colgera and all the bosses, but you actually don't need to fight all these bosses to go fight Ganondorf. Ganondorf trigger only, like, it opens up after you beat the army. And since he's already beat the army, he can go fight them. The only thing that's stopping him is that big door. So he's just got to go out of bounds to get through that door.
And we have tried skipping armies several times before, but every time we have gotten through it, it's just Ganondorf just sits there and doesn't fight you.
Yeah, he's just not even really there.
Yeah.
You walk in there, nothing happens, but once you beat army, you can start the Ganondorf fight. No need for boss rush, which is actually the biggest skip in the entire game. I'm happy with it, you know. I think army is pretty rough. You can see Phelps is doing the exact same thing Sirius did as far as the clip, and it worked as expected.
Imagine if we had to do boss rush. That would be crazy.
I just want to say, Phelps, if you're listening, I'm proud of you, man. I'm proud of you because you are doing your best, and you are doing a pretty damn good job of making it look pretty damn close between you two.
I'm 100% with Xander on that one, Phelps. You're doing great, man. And as you can see here, Sirius is Zuggled going into Ganondorf, and he is going to instantly just destroy him with one flurry rush.
Wreck him. Basically, he has 5 spears all attached and on his hand right now. He did a Zuggle glitch, which basically just put a bunch of spears in his hand, and now he's just doing stupidly high damage every time he flurry rushes Ganon. Still has to do it phase by phase, though, unfortunately. You can't, like, one phase Ganondorf. And this cutscene's unskippable. Yeah, you know, I can only tell here that Phelps's army is really slow. I'm not sure what he's doing here. He should be killing those bokoblins. I don't know what he's waiting on.
Yeah. Oh my god.
He's missing.
Oh no.
What is he doing?
Phelps, come on, you got this. Oh no.
Yeah, no, Phelps is...
And
he's using it as a weapon. He should not be using that. He needs that.
There he goes. There, that's got it. All right, there we go. Okay, Phelps is on his way to the second phase of Army.
Yep, second phase of Army, and Sirius just finished up with Ganondorf.
Which
He's
means
going
Sirius
into
is
the
now
last phase of the game, essentially. Demon Dragon.
Going into Demon Dragon.
Ganondorf is now Big Dragon Boy, and he's gonna beat him up real fast.
Let's go, Timber. Timber, the glitch hunter man himself, gonna do glitchless in the tournament.
Alright, Sirius, I just want to say, you better hit Gamer, bro. You're not finishing this run unless you hit Gamer.
You have to restart if you miss Gamer.
You have to restart if you don't hit Gamer right now.
Yeah.
New rule, actually. If you don't restart, then you're disqualified. Let me just put that in the rule books real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
I refuse to soft lock.
Entire run restart. Actually, yeah, Sirius is on to something.
Yeah.
I think we should restart the entire run if that doesn't work out. So,
but only Sirius. Like Phelps can keep going.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
We gotta give Phelps something then.
Yeah. And then if
maybe Phelps will find like a wrong
Dragon,
warp that gets into Demon Dragon right now. You never know, man.
Yeah, surely.
Like a Solar Ray will just hit a switch. Also, you can tell that if you haven't seen. Oh, and Phelps dies here.
Died to Army. No.
What is he doing? No, Phelps.
That's so unfortunate.
Oh, Phelps, I'm so sorry, man. So if you die to Army there, it's pretty much GG's because it takes you all the way back to Castle. Always got to redo the clip all the way. It's a dive back to Army.
All right, as we can see, Sirius's game is a little bit broken here. His Master Sword is mixed with all of his spears that he's carrying. So to actually do Gamer Dragon, he's going to have to pretty much drop all of his spears before he can do anything.
What are you referring to by Gamer? If I said Gamer Dragon, it's this trick, which he's about to do. It's doing the dragon boss fight super fast by doing these monster jumps, some more monster jumps. Then he's going to switch weapons, drop the weapons, then switch back to the Master Sword. And the reason he does that is because Zuggling breaks the game in this area if you try to attack with the Zuggled weapons.
And as Chad is saying, this gets Demon Dragon done in 2 cycles, which is incredibly fast.
Yeah, it's fast, but it's very precise. Like, if he's a second late here, then he probably won't make it. So he got to jump off at the right moment. Perfect. Gets 3 hits. He fused the Bacalban Horn that he picked up from Army to get some extra damage there. And he gets a perfect West Zelda. This is actually one of the things you got to look out for, is that Zelda's coming from the right direction. West is a good one. You either want West or East. If you get North or South, then it won't work, and you have to get a 3 cycle. Waits till Zelda turns her head. Perfect. Starts diving. And he wants to land perfectly in the third eye. Beautiful. Beautiful. He's going to get blasted off by this third eye. Spawn another wing. Land on that one and head straight to the fourth eye. I honestly wish he would just mess this up so I could like explain how precise this is, but you know, he's too good.
Yeah, he's practiced this for hours upon hours. Like,
yeah, he is the Gamer Dragon GOAT. So he's gonna hit the fourth eye, and now he's gonna do Mazor jumps to delay Zelda picking him up. And he's doing that because he wants Zelda to pick him up in a very specific spot so that he can jump off Zelda and get on the final hit of Ganondorf, which is on his head, a lot faster. So we'll see in a second here.
No backflip crying and screaming right now.
Ooh, that's not... Yeah, I guess that works. Yeah, no, that works. Definitely saves him a bit of time. Beautiful.
And
that's pretty much the last important input. From there, he's got to catch Zelda in a few cutscenes.
And Sirius says no backflip, because if you do a backflip as you do that last hit, it will save about 8 seconds of load time. Which he didn't get in this run.
Yeah, that black screen is actually a 1.0 thing exclusive.
Mm-hmm.
For whatever reason, on this old antique version of the game, if you are standing on the Demon Dragon's head when you get the final hit, it has to load for a while because it's trying to load Link off of the head for the cutscene. It's weird.
It is very weird.
Yeah, Sirius. It's crazy that Sirius is getting a sub 50 with all the things that have happened. I mean, just think, he had to restart the game. He got soft locked.
It just proves to you like how A, how good his movement is, and B, how crazy the glitches have gotten in this game.
Yeah. I mean, he's going places.
Yeah.
I hope he wins this tournament, man. He
No, me
deserves
too.
it. He's got the consistency,
He's-
as long as he doesn't soft lock anything. Honestly, even if he hit runs like this consistently throughout the tournament, he's got a really good shot of making it to
Yeah.
the finals.
I mean, this
There's no
run is
real way
about,
to
like,
save time in this part, unfortunately.
yeah, this run is still about like 3 minutes off his PB ish, which is
Yeah.
crazy. And
Looks
there
like
he
a
goes.
48-20.
And
Very
yeah,
good run,
it's-
Serious. Congratulations. Maybe we can get him in here for the post-run commentary a little bit and talk to him about
he's
that
in the
run.
waiting. He's already in the waiting room.
Wow, that was pretty fast. Phelps is just not doing great with this army. I gotta say, Phelps has got to work on the army a little bit.
Yo,
because
serious.
I was here.
Hello. I just really
Hello.
wanted to talk to you guys, so had
All
the
right,
first
fair
go.
enough.
I would have, done Demon Dragon, but I just want to hear your guys' voice. So
All right,
We
fair
wanted
enough.
to hear your voice, man.
Yeah, we did.
I mean,
How
we're
you feeling
honored to
after
have
that
you
round?
here.
honestly, can't complain too much other than the soft lock. The soft lock was crazy.
That was
that
really
was
crazy.
wild.
That was such a skill
What?
issue.
What caused that?
I just forgot that after I finish zuggling, I need to like drop my bow and like fuse it and do the arrow smuggle stuff. I just forgot to do that.
Oh,
So I had too many shields stacked, and that soft locks you. If you try to fuse something to zuggled shields, it doesn't.
it
game
was
doesn't
cool to
like
see.
that.
I've never seen that happen, and honestly, it gave Phelps a little moment to be in the same shrine with you.
Oh yeah, I mean, look, I honestly think I played pretty well. So
Yeah.
No, you did.
only so
Like,
much
other
Phelps
than
can
that-
do, and I
Yeah.
hope that Phelps would have like not died to army there. That was really tough to see.
Yeah, no, he was doing really well there, and he hadn't really died at all, I think. So he was gonna get a pretty solid run there, but it's unfortunately died to army.
Oh, I just
Everything
really want
else
to
is
say,
solid, though,
Sledgen in the chat said,
Phelps.
"Do you guys read ZrFelps as Zoctor Phelps?" Yes.
Oh yeah, all the time.
Yeah, we-
That is
Every
like an
time.
inside joke that we do.
Yeah, Dr. Phelps. He's the doctor.
Yeah. But yeah, with that being said, I have a race in an hour against Organon.
Ew.
I
so
better get practicing.
you better be scared about that soft lock you saw.
Yeah.
I'm sure you're shaking after you saw this run.
By the way, what happened with wing flip? It was your second.
Oh yeah, so I got the fall damage cancel, and I just pressed R too early, so it didn't cancel the Moz door, so I could pull another wing. I was too late on that, so like I either would have taken too much fall damage and like ragdolled off the wing, or I just decided not to go for it and just.
Yeah, it was. I was
Went in the
surprised
water.
because you guys both were going for the early ascend stuff, and neither of you actually got it. Unfortunate,
Yeah.
but still a crazy run.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
a really close race.
Wingfoot went well. Like I got the FDC part. It's just I pressed R too early, so whatever.
Yeah. Phelps got a little unlucky. He tried to get the Fleet Lotus seed and actually didn't get it, which is sad. He actually probably would have caught up to you and fuse for a second.
Yeah,
if
that
he
would
had
have
gotten
been
the Fleet Lotus.
if we got that.
What
that
is the
would've been-
chances of the Fleet Lotus seed again?
I believe
I think
40%.
40. Yeah.
40%. Yeah, that's just unlucky then.
Yeah, I have way
interesting.
more than 2 of those amiibos. I got like 15
Phelps
of them.
is doing the old clip method, which you can really see is a lot slower.
Yeah, because
Because
he
he doesn't
died,
have
so
arrow smuggle.
He didn't want to
Yeah.
resuggle to get arrow smuggle.
Yeah, arrow
That's
smuggle's a
understandable.
pain. Every time you die, you gotta re-get it. You have to redo all the tricks to get it.
I did
And
a
it
no
takes a
reset
while.
earlier that lost arrow smuggle, and I was like, I'll try not getting it back because I usually resuggle to get it back because it's like a 20-second time loss, and I think
There he goes.
Yeah.
it's worth doing.
That was
That's a good
solid.
clip, yeah.
Mhm.
But I honestly think I prefer just getting arrow smuggle back. I think it's so
Yeah.
good. It just makes everything so comfy. I don't even have to think
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah, no, I hate the end game so much because to me it's like I can just get stuck on clips for so long. I can have runs where my
Yeah.
clips are like instant, and I can have runs where my clips take 5 minutes.
And for example, here Phelps messing up the camera a lot. This camera
Yeah.
is really annoying, and Phelps consistently has problems with it resetting. Looks like he's fine now, but
Yeah, it's just out of bounds.
like
The
that
camera
kind
does
of time
not
loss is not
operate.
time loss that you want to see because it feels so out of your control. It's like, why is the camera resetting on me?
Yeah.
Right.
He's also struggling with the timing to pull out the bow here every time
Yeah,
he
this
jumps.
is another reason I learned arrow smuggle because I
Yeah,
hated this timing.
it's pretty precise. You got to get the timing really, really precise to get that.
Yeah, because I've
And
definitely
he's
been in
not
his
hitting
shoes
it.
here where you're just constantly falling and you're like, what am I
Yeah.
doing wrong?
And it sucks because sometimes you fall and you're like, oh, I gotta like get my positioning back
and then
again.
he got it and then fell. Yeah, and he's not
Yeah.
repositioning, so I'm not even
Yeah,
convinced that this is
it's
like
probably
a good
not even gonna
spot
work
anymore.
now. And that's my dilemma too. I'm like, oh, I just gotta send it again, and then it's the wrong spot, and I'm like, why did I do that?
Oh, hey, there he goes.
Okay, that's not too bad for him.
All right, and now Phelps is going into Ganon, which is great.
Seriously,
Yeah,
I'm curious if you had to rate your run on a 1 out of 10, 10 being your PB. What do you think you would
Yeah.
give it?
Man, like a 2.
A 2.
2.
Yeah, because like
What
if
would you
I
rate Phelps' run?
well, mine
No,
for a
no,
different
that's fine,
reason. The
that's
soft lock
fine.
really hurts because the soft lock was just all me being really silly and not
Yeah.
dropping my Zuggle, and
Mhm.
like I just
That was
forgot the
definitely
trick
at
that I
least
do.
a full
I
minute.
just forgot how it works.
Right.
And I should have realized it when I like after I opened the door, ran out, bomb jumped up to the top. I should have realized that I pulled out my bow and I had a bow in my hand. If you have a bow in your hand, then you're not arrow smuggled. So I should have noticed immediately there that something was wrong, but I didn't. I don't know.
What
That
happened
was
with
really
the
silly.
bomb not exploding? Was that part of it?
No, I actually don't know why that happened. I didn't even hit B or anything to cancel it. It just didn't. It might have been like
Yeah,
something to
that's
do with the
weird.
Zuggle shields. I don't know, but
Hmm.
I thought that was odd.
Yeah. This did not give
Um,
you any height.
Mhm.
But yeah, I think partially it like the mistakes in this run were entirely my fault. I was I wanted to listen to your guys' commentary because I know you guys obviously, and I wanted to watch Phelps run. So I was like typing in the chat all the time, and I wasn't
Yeah,
really
I
locked
noticed
in.
that a lot.
We did see that.
You would be typing
Dude,
like
I was
as you're like
typing
racing
during
on my
Gamer
screen.
Dragon, bro. Like Zelda was
Yeah.
lifting me up in the air, and I was like, I could type something real quick.
Yeah. Yeah, you weren't stressing.
Yeah, I typed Gamer Dragon as the official name for real. While Zelda was like lifting me up.
I was so shocked by that. I was like, bro was in the middle of Gamer Dragon and just typing? What?
You're very casual about Gamer Dragon. It's not even a trick for you anymore. You just like
Just part
normally
of the
do
run.
that.
Yeah, that's probably one of my most practiced tricks. I like practicing it. I like doing it. So
Yeah,
I
no,
think
that
you were
was clean.
practicing Gamer Dragon. I think you were like learning Gamer Dragon when I first met you, which is crazy.
yeah, that's how I like really got introduced to
Yeah, you
Xander.
taught me.
I taught you Gamer Dragon.
I joined the call and I was like, "Hey, I see you doing Gamer Dragon. Could you teach me that?"
Yeah. That was like early days. That was when no one was doing Gamer Dragon. It was
Yeah.
like just me and like
Mm.
ZFG.
I was
doing
so
Gamer
old.
Dragon.
I'm like, damn, this is that guy. He's so
Those
him when
are-
he does
Yeah,
gamer.
that's back
He's
in
so
the-
him.
I think that was. I guess we were doing ABC at that point. I don't think that was Zuggle Overload. Yeah,
No, I wasn't even doing ABCs. I started
or
with
not. Yeah, Zuggle Overload clipping. Yeah.
yeah, it's like Overload, but ABCs came soon after for sure. All right, so he's going into Dragon now. We can probably see him.
I
hit
hope he
his own
doesn't
gamer.
reset for Gamer. I just want him to finish the run. But I felt it's such a
Right.
Phelps thing to do to mess up Gamer and reset. Like
It's honorable. It's honorable. I
I
find it
respect
honorable.
it, but like if he
reset.
soft locks, dude, like man, that would suck if he soft locked. I
It
would
be
not
brutal
risk
if you
it.
soft locked.
I was honestly like I saw a couple of people during the qualifiers resetting for to try to get it, and like it's so risky. It's like because you can soft lock anytime on
Right.
on 1.0 at least. I don't know about other versions, but on 1.0 you can soft lock anytime.
Is there like a consistency for it that people know? Is it like 20% of the
No,
time? or
I've
something
had
like
it.
that?
I've had it like first. Like I will soft lock, go all the way through Army Ganondorf, get to Demon Dragon, and then immediately soft lock first try.
Wow.
So it's just like it's just random.
But I mean,
and then
like,
sometimes I'll
does
go
anyone
days
know
without
how-
soft locking.
How common it is?
Oh no, I think it's got to be just random. I don't know if anyone's found out what
Phelps
actually
says he's
causes it.
not resetting, so
Yeah, just finish the dragon.
Yeah.
You got this,
It's
Phelps.
still sub
Phelps,
hour.
you're watching the cutscene, Phelps. Oh god. You know, and let's just enjoy this.
You know, we
cutscene
don't
real
get to
quick.
see this cutscene very often.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man. Okay.
Let's watch
just play it out at
the
this
nuke
point,
go
like-
off after we finish off Demon Dragon.
Yeah. Honestly, Phelps, let's enjoy the moment.
You
Let's
still
see
got
the,
3 more qualifiers. It's not over for you. Like
let's see that
Let's end this on a
sphere
good
that the
note.
game puts us in.
All right, Phelps. Let's see this first try gamer like Sirius did. Make me proud. Show me your true Zoctor.
Easy. You got this. Go Dr. Phelps.
That's a little late.
this is
Nah,
fun.
nah, it's perfect.
This will work. This
You
will
got it.
work. This will work.
He's gonna drop his stuff.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. You could like why? Ooh.
Yeah,
Okay, it's
but
fine.
that's
He
fine.
saved
Yeah,
it.
no, this is fine.
Oh,
Honestly,
oh,
wouldn't
what?
even Mazda there if I'm
Okay.
him, but it works.
Yeah, honestly, he didn't even need to do that, but it's gonna be a tight second eye, I think.
Yeah, I think this is doable.
It's definitely doable. Okay,
You-
stay on the
no,
back of
step
the
a
wing, which I
little
don't
bit here.
like. No,
Ooh, yeah,
stay
the
on the
back
front of the
is
wing.
not
Stay
gonna
on the
have
front of the
very much
wing.
fight.
Yeah, that's
I
definitely.
will now
one too
never be
slow.
able to unsee Zoctor. Yeah.
Oh wow, I've never
We can
seen
all
that. He
call
did
him
a
that.
shield jump.
Yeah, that shield jump was crazy.
If he gets East Eye, I believe in this. No, it's
I
West Eye.
don't love what
That's-
is happening here.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, he
look,
went
it's
really
definitely-
off script there.
That was not a West Zelda.
A good way to think about this is if it doesn't look like what Sirius did, then it's not working right. 'Cause
True.
It's like everyone's Demon Dragon looks roughly the same, I'd say.
Yeah,
More or
it's you know,
To a
you got
naked eye,
clockwise
though.
and
To a naked eye.
counterclockwise.
Like to us,
Yeah.
us were like, oh, like you moved a bit to the left there or something, but
Oh yeah, I love noticing like the little micro details of it. It's actually really fun to me.
yeah.
Like if something doesn't work, I like to like really pinpoint why.
Yeah,
it doesn't
studying
work.
like the Zelda patterns.
Yeah, dude. Like, I love trying. I figured that out for sure, bro. I figured out the Zelda pattern. I can like 100% of the time I know if it's clockwise or counterclockwise.
Okay, but do you know what causes it if Zelda's like coming, like if she's at west but from the other direction?
Yeah, I don't know what that would be. You gotta be like in some weird position coming down on the first eye.
It's like,
All right.
yeah,
let's
I don't
go,
even know how that
Phelps.
happens. He's not resetting. Also, you don't take fall damage on the dragon.
This
You
is
don't actually
still
take any fall
on-
damage on any dragons in this game.
Wait,
This
I
is still
just
on
realized.
base.
I don't know if either of you
What?
guys are available to commentate mine and Gorgonim's run, but if no commentators sign up, it will not be restreamed. So you know, if someone's available,
time is it?
Ooh.
it's in an hour, and you know, I want to have it restreamed. So maybe
I
we
wanna
could get some
commentate it, but
volunteers in here. It's
I
currently
have a
nobody.
friend coming over in about 30 minutes, so I could
also
ask
have
him if he
plans.
wants me to see me commentate, but I don't know if that's he probably just wants to hang. But if I'm available,
Maybe Clouded will commentate.
Yeah, I mean, we got Sledgen in here. Sledgen
Yeah.
signed up a little bit. Clouded, you should
Gorgonim will definitely be a
commentate.
close
Clouded would be a
race.
goaded commentator.
Clouded would be a
Get
great
Clouded and
commentator.
set Sledgen in there.
what was Gorgonim's PB?
55 something or 45 something. Sorry.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, very good.
That's really good.
11th place, I believe.
Yeah.
I'd love to, but my voice is dead right now.
Got 20. That's solid.
Dang.
This is still on pace to beat his You're Not
I
Calm
don't know
PB.
about commentating a 2 a.m. match. Dang. No restream for the Gorgonim race.
Man, I want to, but like social life kind of exists, so I gotta.
True. Also, don't really want to commentate alone. Not
No,
at
I
the level
thought it'd
yet.
be great to restream it, because then after the race, if they don't pause our game, I would just switch scenes and me and Gorgonim could do a Fortnite 1v1 to really
That would be
decide
really
it.
funny.
That's what I really wanted to do.
If you happen to end on the same frame, you guys can do a minutes on Fortnite.
I could commentate a Fortnite 1v1.
My race didn't get restreamed as well. Well, look, you didn't get
Get
no
over it,
commentators, alright?
serious.
Like, you can commentate Sirius, you're awake right now. Come on.
It's crazy
come
that
on,
this is
Darius.
the first
Sign
1v1 to be restreamed to me.
Yeah, I mean, there's only one before this. It's just the Sirius versus Jin Young.
I think my boy just showed up. Let me let him in real quick.
It's 2 a.m. Yeah, but come on now.
Yeah, come on now.
Get serious and serious to commentate. Just wait till grand finals. It'll be serious versus serious grand finals of the tournament.
Come on,
That's
Phelps,
the goal.
beat your
Yeah, that's
SRC
what Legends-
PB. Serious versus serious? That would be sick, actually.
I can't wait to hear the commentary. Whatever means serious race.
I will definitely sign up to commentate another one,
Alright,
just
I'm back.
probably not tonight.
Good job,
There it
Phelps.
is.
Good finish with the 103.26. That's a wrap.
Oh, that is 8 seconds slower than his SRC PB.
Ooh,
That
that's
is so
unfortunate.
sad.
That is kind of sad. But it's okay. He did his
Yeah.
best. Honestly, the big time loss was Army. And also
yeah,
having
sure.
to
Here's
do
we'll
like
commentate
the
our own
slow clip.
race. Dang, I'm kind of down to commentate our own race.
That'd be sick.
do that?
Ricky.
No, I doubt it, but like that would actually be fun.
I mean,
That'd be kind of
GG.
hype if you could commentate your own race.
Finish it up.
just talk about yourselves in the third person.
Curriculum's down. I mean, geez. We're gonna have to. We're gonna ask. We're gonna have to ask the owners here, the people running this, where to watch the next race. I'll
Same
put the
channel
link
in an hour.
Yeah, if we're not allowed to commentate our own race, then then it'll be on mine and Gorgonum's Twitch.
It'll be self promo.
Yeah. Maybe we
Talk
can
about
get
yourself
Phelps
in third
here.
person is speedrunning power move.
That's
No,
so
we'll only
true.
talk about
Commentate.
each other's runs.
Oh, okay.
Wait, is your run in exactly 55 minutes? Serious?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, honestly, we don't even have to end the stream. We could just leave it up.
Just keep it going. We'll never end. Just do a quick rematch in the meantime.
Yeah, we can do 2 of 3, Phelps.
Give Phelps a second chance. One in the chat if you want to see Phelps get a
You
second
won't be
chance.
allowed to, I don't think. Oh. That's so sad.
Wait, someone confirm something for us?
Someone
let's
said they
see
don't
if
think
Phelps
that.
wants to
Someone
join
said they
the-
don't think that they would
the
be allowed
post
to.
run. Do I join call? Yes, Phelps, join the call, bro.
You have to. Let's talk about your run.
Let me invite you to the call, Phelps.
All right. As soon as he gets here, let's everybody rag on him.
No.
Wait, what?
Good job,
I
Phelps. You
didn't
did
agree to
good.
that.
Folks, get in here.
Alright, he's in the waiting room.
No one
I
gonna
don't know
pay
how
out
we
the
get rid of
prediction?
Nah.
Whoever put 1.9k on Phelps, like,
I put 770 on
I
Phelps.
respect it. I respect
yeah,
it.
I do respect that. Like, you were really gambling there.
Phelps, I put all
Welcome,
my channel
Phelps.
points on you. Come on, man.
How did you feel about the race?
Yeah, definitely wasn't good. I'm not only I'm not only more
That's
I'm
one way
not
to
only
put it.
worse than serious stat, I also practiced less than him, and even knowing
Yeah.
all these factors, I still decided to grind competitive Fortnite.
Yeah, all day today, dude. I was
Dude,
telling
you're
you,
so
I was
close to
off
diamond,
practice,
though.
Yo, at
Yeah,
least
no, I
I'm
see the
platinum
priorities.
3, bro. At least I'm platinum
He's,
3,
guys,
bro.
he's so close to diamond.
Bro, when I saw Sirius got soft lock, I was laughing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's-
that was
I've
pretty
never
crazy.
even done that in practice before, dude. I was so
Because
not
I
locked in.
know he would be so mad about that. God.
Man, there's one part of the
After
run
the
that I was
message-
actually mad about, but it wasn't that.
No.
Yeah.
Really?
I was
I
just-
felt like you'd be steaming at that.
I forget what I messed up, but I was like really mad about something. I just can't
Give
remember
me
it
my
now.
channel points
Yeah.
back.
Oh
Clouded,
yeah, I was
man.
mad.
You're just donating channel points at that point.
I was mad. No one even noticed this, I think, but when I left recall, I tried to like fuse a bomb to my shield before TPing out, and I dropped my shield, and I fumbled for like 10 seconds with like picking up my shield and fusing a bomb to it.
Oh my god.
And I was actually getting mad at that.
Terrible
Talking about
time
recall,
loss.
I had the sloppiest
Awful
recall in
game.
my life.
Yeah.
Okay, fellers, I must head out, but it
All
has been
right.
fun commentating for you all. You guys
Yeah.
have had a good race.
It's commentating with
Thank
you,
you,
Xander.
Xander. And everyone wish Xander good luck. He is also in the tournament and will be racing soon.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Good luck, Xander.
Your group
All
is
right.
stuck.
Good luck with your
Yeah,
next
guys,
week,
see you.
Sirius and Gorgonum.
Take care.
All right.
I mortgaged my house to bet on Sirius. You're really playing the odds there, Clouded. Like, you looked at the PBs and you're like, oh, yeah, okay, that makes sense.
I mortgaged my house to bet on.
I would
Phelps.
honestly
Now I'm
just bet on the
homeless.
German. Yeah, I'm betting on the German, to be honest.
Oh, me too.
The German.
Yeah.
Serious?
Yeah.
Gotta say.
To win the
Look.
tournament?
Yeah.
Bro, you see his first qualifier? Bro got a 50 in his first qualifier.
I'm not gonna try to, throw around shade, but I do think his
Yes,
favorite
say it.
and me. No, I won't.
I
I'm
think,
not-
No,
hey,
no,
hot
come on,
take,
Phelps.
hot take. Let's do some predictions right now.
All right.
I think Red Slay wins it.
Ooh, I actually forgot about
think-
that.
You think world record holder's gonna win? What?
He's a world record holder. Player 5's world record holder.
What? Cedar.com says he's a world record holder.
Wait, did he get world record?
Yeah.
Wait, what? Did he?
He's 43.
Wait, what the heck? He actually got world record? Yo, GG.
He got it a
Yeah,
while
no, he is the
ago.
goat. Yeah, he actually is the goat. He's winning.
Yeah.
It's not even a question.
Nah, serious. My money's on you every race except for this one.
Wait, he does? Wait, what? Red Slay has
Bro,
world
this
record
like just
now?
happened.
What? He has world record? What?
Yeah,
Yes.
world record by 5 seconds. Damn,
One day
that's-
ago.
Yeah.
How many frames? Wait, who verified this? Okay, it wasn't Clouded. I was gonna ask Clouded how many frames off of sub 43 was it?
Damn.
Somebody check. Somebody check the frames.
Somebody count the frames.
No.
I'll do it.
Bro, dying to Gibdos was such a mistake. It was funny though.
All right, any last words?
So
No.
me and Gorgonum can't commentate our own race.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's not going to be restreamed, but you can watch
Yeah,
it on
okay.
multi-streamer Khadgar.
All right, that's
but-
fair. That's fair.
But coming up on this channel in
Right,
about at 9 p.m. Eastern, we have our final Link to the Past No Matrix, which is League Season 5 match. So stay tuned for that. And we got more, but we have more any percent races tomorrow.
Yes.
Yeah, let me
Lots
look
more.
at the schedule. I believe we've got one at 3 Eastern, another at 5:15, and then there's another one at 7. So stay tuned for all those. Thanks everyone for watching.
Yep. Thank you, everyone.
Bye,
See you
guys.
next time.
Gee, thanks, people.